Tamika. My name is ChrisEsters. I'm one of the rehabilitation counselors here at this agency. I'm so glad you made it in today. So how was it finding the building?
It was okay. My dad dropped me off, and he's a construction worker, so he knows the roads pretty good.
Okay, that's great. So how's your day going?
Fine.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know I did have the opportunity to review your initial interview intake form, and I see you have a birthday coming up.
In 3 days.
Okay, great. Do you have any plans?
Well, I have a surprise birthday party.
Okay, a surprise birthday party.
Yes, my family throws me a surprise birthday party every year, and I have my 2 friends come. One, they have pictures of us together when we were babies, and the other one's from probably like 1st or 2nd grade.
Okay, so you've been having these friends for a very long time.
Yes.
Okay. So what brings you in today?
Well, I came in. I need a full-time job. I'm trying to save up for a car.
Okay, great. Well, I'm glad DRS referred you to us, because that's one of our main goals. Goals is to help individuals find employment and maintain their job. So, are you familiar with any of our services?
No.
Okay. I'll just give you an overview real quick. We do allow individuals to come in. We do an initial interview, like we're doing now. Just go over all the background information, just to make sure the information on the paper is filled out correctly. And then sometimes we do have to do assessments just to gather more information. How do you feel about assessments?
Well, I don't really like them, but I will take them.
Okay. Is that from past experiences with assessments making you not want to like them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know this is a little bit different. It's not a pass-fail type thing. We just gather more information to help make your skills with jobs, just making a more perfect fit for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you're fine with learning about some more of your capabilities and some of your strengths?
Yes.
Okay, great. I do want to talk about, as I said, sometimes we do assessments. We do have to sign informed consent, have your permission to do that, so we don't just release your information to other people. Is that okay with you?
That's okay.
Okay. And then as far as confidentiality, everything we say in here is kept between us. I don't release any of your personal information. Sometimes I do have to refer to my supervisor just if I'm having a problem trying to figure out what would be the best plan for you. So I do seek others' advice to make sure it's the best thing for you.
Oh, okay.
And the only time I have to break that is if someone is a threat to themselves or others.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions around assessment or confidentiality?
No. No.
Okay, so I just want to start with going over this information. And do you mind if I take notes during this interview?
No.
Okay, it's just going to help me keep up with the information more accurately. So I do want to start with previous employment. I see the last job you had, you worked at McDonald's as a cashier, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, I worked at McDonald's. It didn't go very well. I was a cashier, so I was responsible for getting any condiments that they may have needed, or if anything was wrong with the order, I had to go back and try and let them know what was needed and get it fixed. It was a lot of people. It was always a long line, and the workers would tell me I'm too slow, and if there was a problem with the order, the customers would get upset with me, and it just was too much one day, and I told a customer they didn't have to talk to me that way and be rude. And a manager heard it, and they told me I couldn't talk to a customer like that, and I didn't do very well. I kind of said, I can't take this anymore. I quit, and the manager said, no, you're fired. And so I don't have that job anymore.
It sounds like that job was very overwhelming with a lot of customers, and some of them were quite rude at that.
Yes, it was way too many customers. It was too many people.
So being around a lot of people, that sounds like a difficult situation to be in.
a little bit better.
Okay.
But whenever we were short baggers, we had to monitor more than one line. We were given 3 lines to monitor, and I couldn't seem to keep track of all of the lines and which ones I should go to first because maybe they were shorter or I could bag quicker to get to the other ones. And managers had to come out and help me on more than one occasion to keep up with my lanes, and they told me that it wasn't working out, so they fired me.
So it was a lot for one person to get done. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I couldn't go from one to the other. I tried, but I just couldn't do it.
Okay. And I see you also worked at Walmart. That was your very first job after graduating high school, if I'm correct?
I did. It was a seasonal job, and I really liked it. I came in, my name was on the board of what section I had to work at. The items in the back were marked to which section they went to, so I only had to go and grab what I needed, go to my section, and just go ahead and stock. And it was nights.
Okay. So you really enjoyed that job, working nights and working alone?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So the tasks were very easy for you versus the other jobs?
Yeah, it was easier.
Okay.
It was more organized, and I understood what was expected, and I could do it.
Okay. So that sounds great. So what have you learned about your work experiences?
Well, I kind of learned that I can't function very well when there's a lot of people around. I know what is expected, but I just can't seem to get it done.
Okay. So you did learn about yourself through those work experiences?
Yeah, because each one was a little bit different, so it kind of showed me where I would do better at. And Walmart was a better fit for me.
So if I'm hearing correctly, with that, the problem just keeping up with the task. McDonald's, it was just the high customer flow that was a problem. But working at Walmart sounds like it was a much better fit because it was just you working alone, doing your own. You knew what was expected of you. You were able to get the task done.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So do you volunteer anywhere now?
Well, I volunteer at the hospital. I work with babies in the special care nursery.
Okay.
And I go in, and for the babies where parents are working and they can't come in all the time, I just hold them. And I walk in, and there's a board where my name is with 2 babies that I'm supposed to go with. And I hold them for about an hour, hour and a half. And then I leave.
Okay. So it sounds like you like when things are very organized and when you have your name on the board, you know what is expected of you and you're able to complete those tasks.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been volunteering at the hospital?
Well, I started when I was 18 because that's the age where they would let you start volunteering.
Okay.
But I looked into it like when I was like 17 and a half just to see. And they told me when I turned 18, then I could come. So, 18.
Okay. So you've been doing that for quite a while now. In between the jobs, like you were doing both?
Yes.
Okay. So some of your likes, I see you left that blank on here. But it sounds to me like you like working with the babies.
I do.
Okay. So it's more of you work alone, or is there someone supervising as you're watching the baby?
No, there are nurses that work there. I'm just what they call a cuddler.
Okay.
And it's just to give the babies human contact, like they would get at home.
Okay.
Because the nurses have more than one baby that they take care of, and they can't really focus and sit and just relax and just rock baby. So that's where I come in. I just come in and just hold them and rock them. I don't feed them or anything. I just hold them.
Okay. So it sounds like that's a necessary position that you're fulfilling.
Yes.
Okay.
am. I take Xanax,
Okay.
and I take it at night because it causes me to be really, really drowsy when I take it during the day.
Okay.
So I take it at night, but if I'm working nights, then I flip it and then I take it in the morning when I get off from work so that I can be awake when I work nights.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you know how to balance the taking medication and then working.
Yes.
Okay. So, how do you think your disability has affected your career choice?
Well, it's narrowed it down so that I know that I can't work around a large amount of people, and that probably a night shift would be better because there are less people, and it just seems like it works out a little bit better than working maybe during a day shift with a lot more activity.
Okay. So you do have some understanding about how your disability impacts your world of work.
Yes.
Okay. But you don't know everything that it still allows you to do.
No, I haven't found how to balance my disability with working other jobs. I've only had the 3, so I just kind of based it off the 3 I was working.
Okay. Well, one of the reasons why assessment will be very important. If you choose to go forward with assessment, you can learn more about how the disability will affect your world of work.
Oh, okay.
So it's just identify some of your strengths or limitations that you are presented with. If there are any areas that you are presented with, as I said, you can maybe have assistive technology or any type of work accommodations to help you get through the workday, make it easier for you.
Oh, okay. Well, assessments don't sound that bad now.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, I do want to cover like your social, like your family and friends. Earlier you stated that your family throws you a surprise party every year, and your friends been around for a very long time. So it sounds like you have a very supportive family system.
I do.
Okay, so you think they'll be involved in helping you obtain your goal of employment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They've also offered, to make sure that I have a car to take to work or to give me a ride until I can save up.
Okay. So how do you feel about social situations?
I feel kind of awkward in them,
Okay.
but I try to do my best to not want to be put in social situations.
Okay. So you'd rather be alone than limited to the friends you do have now?
I do. That's what I would prefer.
Okay. And like, yeah, I heard you say a couple times that you don't have a car right now.
No.
But on here you did say that you do have a license.
I do have a license.
Okay. So you're able to drive.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't be any barrier to get to your workplace if you can use your parents' vehicle.
No, I can get to work on time.
Oh, okay. And as far as financially, right now, you're not working, you don't have any income, but your parents support you?
Yes, they do.
Okay. I also see that you had a savings account and checking, that you had some saved from the other job. Recently, from the McDonald's job?
I do. I saved most of my checks
Okay.
from the other job.
Okay.
I'm just trying to save up a little extra money.
Okay.
I would prefer not to have a car payment for a long time
Okay.
because I do want to go back to school,
Okay.
and I would like to be a CNA,
Okay.
and I don't know how much I'll be able to work while I'm in the program.
Okay. Yeah, I did see that you marked that on your form, that that's one of your future goals is to be a CNA.
Yes.
Okay. And I did see that your mom's already a registered nurse.
Yes. She's a nurse, and she went through the program at Joliet Junior College, and I'd like to do the same.
Okay.
But just for the CNA portion,
Okay.
she told me that the teachers were very kind and that
Okay.
they would work with students with disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
The other schools were a little further away, and don't really feel comfortable going that far.
I see if you lived in the same house for 2 years, so you like to stay in this region, work around here, go to school around here?
Yes, I don't want to go outside of this area.
Yeah, I did see you mark that as your number one preference.
Yes.
This area. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you're sharing so much information. And your father works construction, I heard you say that earlier, and your mom's a nurse, and then you have a younger brother and sister who's currently in college as well?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's going back to school? That's what it sounds like?
Yes.
Okay. So you did graduate high school, and I think that your favorite subject was math.
Yes.
Okay, so you did really well in math.
Yes, I did really, really well on that.
Okay. So was there any subject that you really didn't care about?
I didn't do really good in English,
Okay.
but I did pass with a C, but it wasn't an A like I got in math.
Okay, so math was your strongest subject.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. So right now your goal is to just find a job. Is there any type of job specifically that you're looking for?
Well, I really would prefer at this point maybe a job in Target or Kmart
Okay.
as a stocker
Okay.
on nights.
Okay. So you want to do something similar to what you did at Walmart?
Yes, but just not seasonal. I would prefer more long term.
Okay. Sounds great. And then pursue school in the near future?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, I think we would like to move forward with any assessments that we might could determine about school and moving forward with making a plan for employment.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
Just one for school. Would you be able to help me fill out the information packets and the registration papers and things like that,
Yes.
along with helping me get a job?
Yes, we are able to do both here. We do focus on employment, but people that want to go back to school, we do help those individuals as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I think the next step from this point would be taking the RAT4, which is an achievement test. If you're comfortable with that, it's just an assessment test. And it just basically tests your reading, spelling, and math. And then we'll just use that information to move forward. Are you comfortable with doing that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like a pass or fail, like I said earlier. It's completely up to you if you want to take part in this. It just helps us basically gain some information since you graduated 3 years ago, just to see where you sit in your academic area.
Okay.
Okay, and then that information, along with all the other information we gathered, will help us move forward with your goal of employment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good for me. Okay, so just so we're on the same page, do you mind talking about what we covered today that you learned about our agency?
Well, I learned that you can help me go to school. That was really important to me. And I learned about the assessment testing that will help me be matched with a job that I can be successful at.
Okay.
And that I might be able to do other jobs that I didn't know that I would qualify